Welcome to Toffee TV. It is three things from Norwich City 0, Everton 1. Let's begin with Alex Iwobi, the man who divides opinion. Some people don't think he's very good, others think he's all right. And tonight, I think the thing with Iwobi is he's proven that he's better centrally. I think that's the one thing you'd have to say about him. But Carlo Ancelotti's here, and we play in the 4-4-2 that Duncan Ferguson implemented. And Iwobi's kind of trying to find his way into that formation. We tried him on the left. It's been a bit hit and miss. He played on the right on Sunday against Liverpool and done a very structured job without doing anything really great. And tonight he started on the right again. And I thought in the first half, he had some good touches and some good link-ups with Coleman, but he just didn't do enough. He didn't stretch Norwich City enough. And, with the midfield that we've got, we can't have players who aren't going at teams and stretching them. Otherwise, we're just relying on Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison every time, and it can't be the case. Or we're waiting for Luca Dean to run 80 yards to create something. But I thought in the second half, obviously the manager made a tactical formation change at the break. And took the Iwobi inside a little bit, give him a little bit more freedom. And I thought in the second half, he showed a lot of promise. Thought he had a really good second half. He was key to winning the corner. A nice little ball to Seamus Coleman, which got us the corner, which we scored from. And a lot of what we did well in the second half, Iwobi was part of. Put a couple of good balls around the corner for Dominic Calvert-Lewin to run onto. And I thought he worked really hard as well. And that showed a lot of promise. And I think if he can keep playing like that in that second half and really running at players, running at teams and stretching them, then he might well find himself a place in this Everton side. If he doesn't, then he may be, again, surplus to requirements or just become a squad player. But I thought there was much improvement in the second half. And now it's about the consistency of Alex Iwobi in a wide area. So really good tactical change by Carlo Ancelotti to break in. Iwobi benefited, so quite pleased for him tonight. It's about delivering every week now, though. Once in a while, I don't think it's going to cut it. The second player I'm going to talk about, second thing for today, is Michael Keane. Feel as though we need to speak about Michael Keane. Again, another player who some fans don't think he's good enough. Others think he's all right, again, I suppose. I think the thing with Michael Keane is he's always better when Everton play a deeper defensive line. I think he proved that at Burnley in a low block, and he can head and clear everything from the edge of his box. He's a good defender. I think the issue sometimes comes with Michael Keane when you're playing higher up. And I think, it's all about right formation, right tactics for him. I think at the weekend, we had to defend deeply against Liverpool, and he thought he was great, him and Holgate. And tonight, I thought he was excellent again. In fact, to me, he just edged out Holgate tonight in the man of the match. Obviously, got the winner as well, which I made up for him. Became a dad yesterday as well, so congratulations to him there. And I think this is just a lad that wants to do well for Everton now. Ultimately, whether he's Everton's centre-back for the next few years depends on Carlo Ancelotti's style, what he wants to do, and how well Keane does. But I think sometimes you have to give praise where it's due. And tonight, and since the restart, he's come back very strongly. And we've had back-to-back clean sheets, which before tonight, we'd only had one clean sheet away from home, and that was day one at Crystal Palace. And Michael Keane played in that as well. So back-to-back clean sheets, and he's got the winner. So I'm really pleased for him tonight. I was going to talk about Everton's in-game management, which I think needs a lot of work, to say the least, giving the ball away and not doing simple things, which I think will help us go to another level. But I'm going to push that to one side, and maybe I'll need to talk about that next week after the Leicester game. But I'm replaced it with Moise Keane, because I just feel as though I have to just quickly speak about Moise Keane. This is a lad I was quite excited when we bought him, because I thought he was going to come in. I thought, obviously, at the time we were playing, we were supposed to be playing 4-3-3, but we never were. We were playing 4-5-1 under Marco Silva. But I thought he'd come in and maybe at times we'd see him, Dom and Richarlison as a real front three. And in the first half of the season, he didn't really get a sniff. some games he played and just didn't perform in. And then obviously Duncan Ferguson took over and we had a little bit of a falling out at Old Trafford, but then Dunk obviously used them against Leicester in the Cup and Arsenal. And then Ancelotti coming in, you're thinking, right, he's got an Italian-speaking manager, Italian coaching staff and fitness staff. He'll settle down. He had that performance against Newcastle when he scored and played well. And you're just waiting for him to catch fire and really, you know, show some of the form he showed with Juventus. Yes, Juventus have got better players than Everton, but to me, just at the minute, he just doesn't seem either focused or doesn't kind of know what runs to me. And he's come on tonight. You know, when I put him in my start 11, I thought it'd be a good opportunity to see Richarlison wide, Moise Keane with Dom. He's got on the pitch tonight and just looked, I don't know, he just looks like he's not up to the level. And this is a lad who's played 3 times for the Italian national side and scored 2 goals. He scored 7 goals for Juve last season. He knows where the net is. And yet, I don't know whether it's just the Premier League, it's too fast for him. I don't know whether he's just not sharp enough yet after lockdown. But something just isn't quite right with him. And when we've paid a lot of money for a player like that, you need him to start learning very quickly and start giving the manager options. Now listen, there's 7 games to go and he might get his chance in a few of them games and really turn it on, and then we can all relax a little bit. But I just think at the minute, he's starting to make me question him. You know, I thought he'd be more sensible, getting involved, getting on the end of things, and he just looks like he wants to do tricks and flicks instead of actually being a centre forward. So I just thought I had to speak about him tonight because he's come on and tried to dribble out of our box, got the quickest booking ever by doing a silly back heel when he could have kept the ball into feet. But it is what it is. It is what it is, and what can you do? Let's hope let's hope he really nails his place down before the end of the season and starts scoring some goals. That's my 3 things. Make sure you check out all the reaction videos to this victory. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. And if you want more videos, join us on Patreon. See you later.